Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing a gentle Pilates workout. So slowly come onto your back, make sure that your heels are in line with your hips, and place your hands over your stomach. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Feel free to close your eyes and feel really in tune with your body. And inhale and exhale. Good. Now we're going to place our hands to the side, bring our legs up in tabletop, and we're going to sway them right and left. Bringing your hips off the floor, having that core engaged. We're gently waking up the spine and our core. Exhale when you shift, and inhale when you come back to center. And relaxing your knees onto one side, giving yourself a nice spine twist. Using your core, lifting your legs up and switching to the other side. And coming back to center. Placing our hands on our knees, and we're going to make circles going towards your chest, then out to come up. Loosening those hips and reverse the circle. So up, out, then towards your chest. Having our legs at tabletop, we're going to bring our arms back and down to our side, warming up those shoulders, releasing any tension. And lowering our legs. Flipping our palms to the ceiling, we're going to ab prep up and lower. Inhale, lift up on the exhale. Make sure that your belly button is to your spine and that you're breathing. Flipping the palms over, legs into tabletop. Then lifting into ab prep, extending one leg and the opposite arm out. Keeping that belly button to spine. Imagine that there's an apple between your chin and your chest. Pointing those toes, waking up the core. And knees come into your chest. Look left and right, releasing any tension. Then we're going to rolling bridge. Rolling up to the top, and like a wave in the ocean, rolling all the way back down. So tucking that pelvis in, squeezing those glutes, coming up into a bridge, making sure that our airways are nice and clear, so we don't want to crunch our neck when we come to the top. And we're going to hold it and bring our arms back and forward, keeping those hips nice and lifted. Having our shoulders away from our ears, squeezing those glutes, belly button to spine. And slowly lower down, one vertebra at a time. Shifting your knees right and left, releasing any tension in the lower back. Then we're going to go rolling bridge one more time, and we're going to lift one heel and the other. Keeping those hips up. Our arms are there for our support. Our airways are nice and clear. And that belly button to spine. We're going to lift one leg and hold and lower. Lift the other leg, keeping those hips up and lower. And lifting up to slowly come down. Good. We're going to go into rolling like a ball. Having a nice C curve in the back, balancing at the top. And holding. Good job. Keeping the toes pointed and flex. Pointed and flex. Working those metatarsals. Pulling the hands together, we're going to row our boat. So we're working our obliques and loosening up the spine, keeping that core engaged. Good job, guys. And cross your legs. Inhale, arms come up, and exhale, hands come into prayer. And facing knee first, spine twist. And exhale, other side. Inhale, come center. Exhale, face me. Keeping your glutes on the floor. And then we're going to unravel our legs and come on to all fours. Having our knees slightly behind our hips, we're going to exhale, look up, and inhale, contract. Exhale, arch, and inhale, contract. Really good, guys. And then finding that neutral spine, shifting your weight forward. We're going to go into tricep push-ups. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And slowly lower down and sit back into child's pose. And relax. You're going to swoop your way into a small cobra. Shoulders away from the ears. And slowly lower down. Placing your hands on the mat and your forehead resting. We're going to tighten that core and lift one leg up and lower. We want to try to not arch our back, so really keeping that core engaged, that belly button to spine nice and lifted. Using our hamstrings and our glutes. placing your hands in front of you, your forehead on the floor, and lifting one arm at a time. Keep going. And having your hands come underneath your shoulders, we're going to lift up slightly, our arms coming forward, and we're going to make a nice semicircle to the back. So forward and back. Keeping our gaze down at our mat. And then we're going to lift up our back legs and swim. Swim, swim, swim. Kick, kick, kick. Working the whole body. Good job. And relax. Bending the knees and swaying our feet side to side, releasing any tension. And flipping onto our side, having our shoulder and elbow aligned, lifting up in our core, bending our knees, and tucking in that pelvis. Arm comes up and we're going to lift our hips and lower. Lift and lower. Holding it, and then we're going to needle through. Then 2 more times. Look up, following the hand. And extending our legs. Hold, hold, hold. Really working the whole body here, especially our core. And lower down. Lowering all the way onto the floor. Having your knees bent, tucking in that pelvis. Lifting up, we're going to lift our leg up and down. Make sure that the knee is facing towards me to really get that gluteus minimus. That's where we want to target here. Flexing the foot, we're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep going. And relax. Extending the legs. Lifting that top leg up, we're going to kick forward, keeping everything nice and still, and point back. Very good. Keeping that core nice and tight, belly button to spine. And then we're going to circle for 3, 2, 1, and reverse the circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Bending that knee, we're going to go into a spine twist, relaxing your bum cheek and twisting your spine. And breathe. Now we're going to flip onto our back. Hand comes behind the head into ab prep. Legs come into tabletop. We're going to extend one leg and switch. Keeping that belly button to spine. Then we're going to twist. Really get those obliques. and lower. Coming up to sitting, unraveling our legs once more. And shoot back into downward dog. And we're going to pedal the feet nice and gently. And press both heels down to come into push-up position. You can adjust your feet. And we're going to lift one leg and lower. Keeping that core nice and tight. Only 2 more on each side. And slowly lower down, opening your knees to either side of the mat and sitting into child's pose. And breathe. We're almost done, guys. Now coming up to all fours, core engage. We're going to lift up one leg and knee to the chest. Lift up and to the chest. Keep going. And here you're going to pulse, pulse, pointing that foot towards the ceiling, trying to keep our lower back very straight. And lower. Switch to the other side. Lift up and knee to chest. Keeping our neck nice and long. And pulse up to the ceiling. Very good. And lower down. Coming on to the other side, we're going to work the other leg. So bend the knees, lifting up and lower. Now we're going to pulse again. Your bum is getting a very good workout right now. And lower. Straightening the legs, keeping that core tight, kicking forward and pointing back. One side might be a bit more wobbly than the other, but that's totally normal. We always have one side that's a bit stronger than the other. Keeping that belly button to spine. And we're going to circle back for 4, 3, 2, 1, and forward for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Bending our knees, going into our mermaid, lifting the hips up and lower. Keep going. Belly button to spine. I know I say that a lot, but it's very important. And thread through and lift up. Thread through. Very good. And lower. We're going to go into our spine twist. And breathe. coming onto our stomach. For the last thing, we're going to go into downward dog once more, really pushing away the mat and pedaling our heels. Going back to push-up, dropping the knees, untucking the toes, lowering down, and in the most comfortable way for you, come into a seated position and inhale, arms come up, and exhale, arms to prayer. You did it! Great job, guys. Thank you so much. See you later.